Here's last Sunday's message in 2 minutes-ish. As we continue looking at the tabernacle as our model for worshiping God, the second thing they would come to was the laver. Now, the laver was basically a large bowl used for washing hands and feet. And if you look in Ephesians 5, you will find out that washing with water is symbolic for getting the word of God into us. Now, that may feel like a stretch, but I assure you, it is not. But this is a 2-minute recap, so if you want the whole thing, look up the sermon on YouTube. So, what washing with the laver actually represents is sanctification, and that has something to do with the Word of God. You see, Jesus actually helps explain all this by washing his disciples' feet. Yeah, by washing their feet. You see, after the Last Supper, Jesus began to wash the disciples' feet. And when he gets to Peter, Peter's like, yeah, no way. I should be washing your feet. And then Jesus says, if I do not wash you, you have no part with me. I mean, that's pretty dramatic. But that's because washing represents sanctification. So Peter's like, well then, wash all of me. And Jesus says, he who is bathed needs only to wash his feet, but is completely clean, and you are clean. You see, when people back then bathed, they had to go to a public bathhouse. And once they got all sparkly clean, they had to walk home on dirt roads. This means they got the filth of the world on them, but they were still clean because they had bathed. So when they get home, all they needed to do was wash their feet, and they would be totally clean. Jesus was saying that salvation makes us clean, but as we interact with this dirty world, we get that junk on us, and we need to wash off the filth of the world. The Word of God does that. Ultimately, sanctification is done by God, but he uses his Word to accomplish that. The amount of world versus Word in us will determine how we believe. It affects our intimacy with God and determines how sanctified we are. So let Jesus wash you with the word of life by getting into the Bible every day. Okay, that's all. Bye.